Okay. Anyway, thanks for being on the call today. I do want to start off, I was thinking in our coach trainings, let's start off with some special announcements. Michelle's boss, Michelle Nilsson's boss, isn't here, but hopefully she'll have a second or two to jump on if her coach jumps on. But I just would like any announcements as far as anything that you guys have, like small scale victories, getting out of your comfort zone that you haven't done in the past, that you overcame this week. Anything that we would all like to hear, or bringing in new coaches, new clients, any action that took place that is moving your business forward that you weren't able to do in the past, that maybe overcame some of that. So anyway, whoever wants to start, just come off mute, please. And we're going to just start off each week with some announcements. So I guess we scared the other Michelle off.
Oh, I have one.
That was easy. Go for it.
After staring at the live video for like 15 minutes, I finally hit the actual live video button and did my first live video on Facebook, which scared the heck out of me.
Awesome. And how did it feel after you did it?
I felt exhausted and felt like I couldn't, or that I didn't say everything I was supposed to say, but I'll get better. So yeah.
That's right. That's right there. You have other chances, and every time you get better. Doug Wood shared in one of his trainings, he said, when I went back and looked at my first live, I was just like, oh wow, I can't believe people are watching this. So
I thought it was awesome because I don't have the nerve to do it. So good for you.
Thanks.
Exactly. Michelle Nilsson, you have exciting news.
I have a new coach. I'm super excited about it.
Yay.
And I'm going to have another new coach tonight. You don't know about that, Tanya, but I'm going to have another new coach tonight. Leslie's coming over tonight and signing up to be a coach. That's my sister-in-law. And my mother-in-law is going to sign up tonight under Leslie. So I'm super excited. And Carly's already a rock star. So things are looking up for me. Hopefully I won't be in this office for very much longer.
Tell us real quick. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Tell us real quick. I love it. I love to see what it comes from this. But tell me what Carly said real quick about, she just saw the vision immediately. Can you just tell in a couple seconds what her call was like?
I'm hoping she can jump on. She's at work right now, and I told her to give me a heads up when she can jump on and I can introduce her real quick. But within 10 days, I was only programmed for 10 days, and she already got her sister interested in it. And she said, I see it. I see it right away. I see the community. And that was her biggest thing, was the community support and everybody helping each other out and being there for each other. And just, she thought it was awesome. She's a nurse, and she says we all need help, and she wants to do it. That's what she's always wanted to do, was be able to help somebody. And she never thought that this could be a possibility for her. And then she's been looking at my post for a while now, and then finally reached out to me, and she was like, wow, it's actually real. It's actually something we can do, and it's just habits, and we can change it, and she can change people's lives. So she's already talking about becoming certified. She's already talking about who she's going to talk to next. We've got another call tonight. We had one 2 nights ago. So she's awesome. I'm super excited for her. And the niece is, she's going to be done school here next week. So she's excited to jump back in it and start off strong again. So really, really good things happening for me right now.
Awesome. I think that you want to leave that job, but if there's anybody out there doing the do, Michelle's listened to how many personal development books, going and coming to work?
Yeah.
How many training calls, going and coming to work? Fitting it in, you work what, 14 hours from the time you leave till the time you get home?
It's 13 hours from the time I leave my job to the time I leave my house to the time I get back. So the way to work, I'm listening to personal development calls. On the way back, I'm doing mostly following up with clients or doing health assessments and stuff like that. So just trying to squeeze in every second that I can in between it. And Apache may or may not be paying me to do Optavia stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to say that.
Disclaimer, we don't go there. And she's leading with her own health. People are seeing that she's maintaining her weight for over a month now.
Yeah.
Even wearing her 12-year-old daughter's belt.
Yeah, this whole week Peyton's made me breakfast and snacks and stuff. So she's been a huge help.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, awesome. Her new coach is 26 years old, wants to run her own business, and she says that there's other nurses around her that would love to stay home and raise their kids. So it's another form of motivation. Ron, how about you? Give us an update if you don't mind.
Well, we hit ED again this month, so excited about that. So 4 out of the last 5 months. So a lot of it was because of how we started the year out and got a lot of response and into February and March, and that's continued to carry through. We actually haven't had a lot of new clients come on the last couple of months. I think only 3 new starts, but a lot of the ones we've got have quite a ways to go, and they're committed and doing well with it and loving the program and wanting to keep going with it, and so that's helped. But I think I told this last week, one new one I started yesterday was somebody who'd never commented or liked on any of my posts, just messaged me out of the blue and said, "Hey, I'm ready to talk, give me a call," kind of thing. And so I'm just keeping going, continuing, and I've been working a lot with Julie and Christy, just 2 new coaches, and trying to help them, and they're kind of to that point where it's a little bit frustrating because they've been posting and consistent and talking to a lot of people, but just not getting people quite ready yet. So I just told them, just keep doing what you're doing, it'll come. It does, it just takes time. So
Appreciate that. And you did another live this week. Thank you.
I come up with a few ideas, and then, like Julie, I feel stupid talking, and I look back and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But then I wished I would have said this, wished I would have said that. But people are getting the message. They're seeing it. It had 30-something views right off the top of the bat. It really, little videos. Just I think a key is keeping them short. 1 to 2 minutes. Just little quick hits on. Point out a little something. I just did it on cereal and showed how sugar's the second ingredient in almost every cold cereal thing that we have. And cereal aisle looks like the cookie aisle, and just what are you getting your kids? And it's something simple, but hopefully it was effective and people saw it, and I got some good comments on it. So, we'll keep trying, see what we can do.
Awesome. I'm going to take this because it's Carly. Just a sec. Hello? How are you? Good. Are you trying to jump on the call? Okay, go to zoom.us and then join a meeting and then put my phone number for the ID number. All right, see you on. Bye. All right, we'll repeat that. Michelle Reedhead. Can you tell real fast? Some of them might have heard the call, but what's your action been like this week?
Well, I don't get to do it as much as I want, but I just talk it up at work. I work with a pharmacist who his mother is diabetic and his mom is, I guess, now injecting. She was too embarrassed to talk about her diabetes and didn't want to talk, but now he's involved teaching her how to inject insulin. So I'm hoping that he says that after the pancreas dies, there's no way to go reverse that damage that's happened. Because I told him, I said, well, she needs to get on this program and she can reverse that. And he goes, no, once they start injecting, pancreas has died. There's no way to get it back. So I don't know, but he's getting her all situated and dealing with that. So maybe he'll get her to talk.
I know my brother-in-law was injecting insulin, and he's no longer on it.
Go ahead and speak up.
I said my brother-in-law was for 20 years and he was injecting, and he's no longer taking insulin at all.
Not even like a pill, metformin or anything, glyburide?
Taking a very slight metformin, just a very low dosage, so he can say he's still diabetic and be covered by VA benefits, but that's it. No glipizide, no insulin, nothing.
Oh my God.
He's a coach also, and he would be welcome to talk to any of you or them. So just let me know and we'll give you his number. His name's Jim Cottrell. You've seen him probably on some of the posts.
Okay.
Jim Cottrell, Cottrell.
Okay.
Let's set up a three-way call with the pharmacist and him.
Yeah.
Besides that, it levels out their sugar and she doesn't have as much. It's not gonna, it might not reverse it, but she can level it out and she won't have to have as much.
Well, that's what I told him. So we'll get there with him. He's listening to me here and there. So just in denial right now that she has to inject, that she's got to get this far. She's really, really, really bummed out. So we'll let him get situated with her, and then I'll but thank you. I appreciate knowing that.
Sure.
That's real life, example. His pharmacy school, what they told him. So thank you.
Yeah.
Michelle, come off mute for just a second. I guess Carly has a couple minutes. And welcome, Carly. But
hello, I'm eating my lunch, my salad.
Michelle will let
Alrighty,
you
then.
introduce your new coach.
I will. I'm super excited that she's on here. Yay. Hi, Carly.
Hi.
So Carly is, I call her my cousin, so it's way down the line, but we're just going to say she's my cousin. And I'm super excited. She's already kicking butt and super excited about the program, eating her lean greens at work. Look at her go. She's a nurse, and she's got a little girl, and she's married to Stuart's cousin. So Carly, if you want to kind of introduce yourself a little bit, this is our group of coaches on the team. And we
Super excited to, So I'm Carly. I'm excited to be on this program. I started almost 2 weeks ago, and it's already changed my life. It's amazing. Great coaches on here, great community. And so I decided to become a coach. Still nervous and scared, but I'm super excited to see what the future has. So that's it.
What is your goal with becoming a coach?
I want to help as many people as I can. And if, one healthy habit at a time. So.
And you've got that verbiage down completely. You are good to go.
Yes.
That is health coaching 101 right there. And you just brought on a new client.
Yes, my sister. I'm super excited because she was like me. She, yo-yo dieting, just couldn't keep it off. She kept off 100 pounds for over a year, and then she got in a car accident. She almost died, so she gained a lot of it back. And so I'm just really excited for her to get to feeling healthy again and more comfortable in her body now that it's, changed drastically since the car accident. So I'm really excited to have that support too, so close to home. It'll help keep both of us, on track. So.
Awesome. And we have another coach team of sisters that weren't able to be on today, but you will meet them, a bunch of registered nurses as well. I think between the three of them, they're down to 100 something.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Speaking of family members, I got my sister on. And Deanne, any special things that happened this week you want to share?
Yeah, my best friend from high school finally joined. I'm so excited. She's been going for a few years looking into it, and she's finally started the program. So she's where I'm most excited too, because I have a reason to talk to her daily and catch up with her, and she is on fire already living out loud. So, but she is going to keep me on track because she shares her story quick and out loud, and so she's going to make sure to keep me where I'm going because everyone's going to hear her story, so it'll be fun to get to go with her. So.
She will be a powerhouse coach as well. Talk about crazy energy. So
yeah, we're getting her there.
Yes. And you saw that Michelle has Carly, and Deanna is actually Michelle's coach. So Deanna's team is growing as well. Anyway,
Awesome.
Paula, Danielle, anything great that happened this week?
Well, I don't know, just talking to people, I hadn't even talked to this individual, and she's the manager over at our Sam's Club store here. And she just started asking me information about Optavia and was aware of it. And she wants help for her husband that's had heart problems. And so we're going to get together with her. And my brother-in-law was here with his wife, my sister. And we talked to them about going to convention because that's fun and exciting coming up soon. And we're going to talk to her. And another person, well, I got 2 people that started a week ago, and they both lost 5 pounds. So I'm excited for both of them. So it's just exciting to see people accomplish what they want to accomplish.
And your daughter?
My daughter started, she's been watching me for over a year now, and my husband, and so she finally got on it, and she's already talking it up, and I'm like, this could be under you. Why are you trying to sell me? You can do this. And so we're talking to her also. And my son, actually, my youngest son, is ordered a kit just to be healthy and start eating. He's out of town a lot. And so he's on the program just because he wants health food, not because he needs to lose weight. So it just goes spreading around. It's like a virus. We all stretch out and start bringing people in to our community.
Absolutely. You did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and talked to the Zoom group. Well, she came to you, but you told her the full offering.
Yeah. It's kind of like what Ron had shared earlier. You know, you don't expect where people are looking at your posts and they just message you out of the blue just by staying consistent on Facebook. And I have a Zumba instructor that works at the college here, and we were in the team locker room, and she just came up to me and asked me about the program. And instead of me just kind of saying a little bit, I went into the full trilogy, and I kind of explained that to her. And so we were supposed to have a meeting with her today, but it actually got changed for tomorrow. So it's just one of those things that you never know who's watching just by staying consistent. I'm seeing that pay off, and I get messages out of the blue. People who don't even like it, but they still, they see it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, although you guys might not think you're growing very fast in your business, every one of you did something that's moving you forward. So, next, again, this is a participation one. I just want you guys to come off mute, every one of you, for 30 seconds to a minute. Whoever wants to go first. And if you tell me something, if you had the time and the money, what would you do this month? If you could do, you had all the resources of money and the time to do it. Go.
Go to New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yep, for a month with my family.
With your family. Okay.
I would go to Canada to help my cousin plan all of her wedding stuff. She needs. I'm her maid of honor, and I'm not there, and I feel terrible.
Okay. Ron?
I'd say I'd go to Peru, but I'm already doing that. So go to Peru for 10 days in June. But I'd probably take a few more trips back to Tennessee to see my granddaughter. I'm all the way back there. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Hawaii with all the kids.
And Alan or no?
I'd let him come too.
Michelle, how about you?
Okay, there we go. I was thinking Hawaii. I need to go back to Hawaii, take the whole family. Yeah, and we'll be together.
Paula?
I would take the whole family to Maui. It's one of my favorite places to go, and my kids have never gone. My husband and I have, and we love to snorkel and scuba dive, and I'm needing a beach somewhere.
Danielle?
Mine would be like everybody else's, go to Hawaii and then be able to just pick up and go to a WNBA game in Phoenix. So on a weekend.
Awesome.
I'm going to add to mine real quick.
What's that, Michelle?
I said I'm going to add to mine real quick. Stuart really wants to go back to Australia. That's where he served his mission. He wants to take the kids there. So we would all go there. And he wants to own a ranch for 6 months or run a ranch for 6 months there. That's his dream. So if we could do that, that'd be awesome.
That's great. I love it. And mine would be I would hire somebody to go fix up a house so I could live in it and not have to do it myself. And that's a realistic thing. So now the next question is, what in your life is keeping you from doing this?
For the entire trip, it cost like $50,000.
Okay, so what is keeping you from getting there?
Guess time and not having enough clients yet.
Okay. Let's take that a step further. What do you have to do to create growing a significant business? Anybody, throw stuff out there. What have you had to do so far to even have success in your business?
Great time.
Time? Talking to people?
Yeah. Kind of make some sacrifices to talk to people and be able to grow it so that later on you don't have to make as many sacrifices, I guess.
I love that. There is sacrifice in the moment to create for the next moment. We aren't going to just make it happen.
You have to get out of your own way. Forget your fears. Get past your fears.
Okay, so that goes along lines of personal development in my mind. How many of you are doing personal development? I know Danielle is, Michelle is, Ron is, Julie is. Okay. Danielle, do you mind sharing your latest book? I don't know if they know, but.
Oh, the latest book I've been listening to is, and actually been able to listen to the whole thing, which is The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. Tanya had told me about this book, and that's why I was off coach training last week, because I was actually walking to Barnes and Noble because I was going to buy this book. And it's awesome. You know, there's a lot of books that I listened to on her account, and I've never been able to, finish them all the way through. This one I couldn't even hit pause just because it was so good. Really? And the effect that it has, yes, it's really good. And how this 5-second rule is changing so many people's lives in so many ways.
Including your own. Yep. What have you done the last week that you applied your personal development to?
Well, even before this week, even before that, I remember Mary had messaged me. She's another coach on a team. Mary George? Mm-hmm. And she asked me to be on their coach training like 10 minutes before I was about to start, and I said yes, I'd get on. And she was just opening the conversation to people sharing what was exciting in their life. And for once, I was actually able to, I just did it. I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, came off mute and shared what had happened. And I didn't even have time to let my brain have the doubt start coming in, because I have that bad, I have so many fears. And that's what happened this week too, is when that lady asked me about the program, I just, like she said, you just simply 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just say whatever. And it's helped me so much already.
Can you just say in a couple sentences what 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 mean? The 5-second rule. What is the 5-second rule?
What are you fun?
You don't let doubt and fear start coming in to, keep you from saying what you want to say.
You just react in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't double think it or overthink it.
Basically, if you count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it interferes your brain, an actual chemical in your brain that shuts off the fear factor and puts you into action. So if you guys are fearful, I suggest you listen to that book. It's 100% free on my Audible account. You do not have to buy it. If you want to grow, get on. So all of you guys have dreams that you want to do, and some of the things that are stopping you is time, stress. What about personal struggles? Is your health, I think all of you right now are doing well in your health goals. But I love the Go Global Saturday trainings that said, make your profession and your personal life separate. If you're having personal issues, keep it away from your profession. Do you guys view health coaching as a profession or as a hobby? And I don't care what your answer is. There's no judgment either way. But how many of you want this to be a profession? honestly. Okay. So so we all agree that could be a profession and we want it to be. What are ways that us as professionals can put ourselves out there to the world? The quicker we respond, the faster we can get stuff done.
Facebook post.
Facebook, okay.
Show up every day consistently.
Consistency.
Like you told me this week, is get out from behind the computer and go out and meet with people rather than just on Facebook.
Okay.
I find that super successful too. When I actually meet with them, it helps. They can see it more. Or Zoom calls or whatever, but actually talking to somebody face to face, they can see your passion. They can see your drive for it.
I like doing Zoom calls for three-way calls instead of telephone, if you can too. That, you know, I did a telephone call with one of Christy's friends that sounded just like the funnest lady, great personality, and I wished I would have had a chance to put a face to the name, you know. And I think maybe you can connect a little better that way.
I agree. I think this is much more personal than if we were on a group call right now. It kind of engages us more into really showing up in our business.
I even did a Zoom call with Carly last night, and it was cool because her husband came in and all that kind of stuff. So it was like the whole family got to be a part of the Zoom call and kind of figure out what was going on, because it's a family deal. If you don't have your family backing you up with it, you're not going anywhere. So Stuart's super successful. I mean, super supportive of it. And Carly's husband seems like he is too. I mean, she just started 2 days ago, but he's already a huge support to her. So great.
Absolutely. And when your kids see what you're doing and they see the importance and the excitement, it matters. It matters. And when you are a professional and you treat it as such and you show up as such, leaders get on calls. They get on Zooms. They're not afraid to talk, to show up. Are you showing up to work? Would somebody hire you? In what you're doing right now in your action steps, would somebody hire you? If you have room to grow, it's okay. Be honest. That's just something you can, ask yourself. Would somebody hire me in this profession am I doing what it takes?
Some days yes, some days no. Some days are better than others.
Great. I appreciate that honesty, because that's true. Some days we feel like it, some days we don't. But if we want to go to Hawaii, we want to go on vacations, we show up anyway. Michelle, do you wake up every day? Either Michelle's, do you guys wake up every day to go to work and you want to?
Yeah.
But do you go anyway?
What's that?
Do you go anyway?
Yeah, unfortunate. Some days. Last week I didn't.
But we treat it like a job, correct? We show up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you do that on the days you don't want to, you're going to be able to have those things that you guys want to create in your life. And it does take constant sacrifice. Are you calling your clients and leaving a voicemail, not just text, but even a face recording, something like that? Because I love the Go Global training from Saturday. She said, we are professionals. If we have clients that are active, we call them. If they don't answer for 2 months, so what? You call them. You are the professional that says, I'm going to check in with you on a weekly basis. You do it. You do it anyway. She said she got a couple coaches out of that. She thought that they were done. She thought they gave up on the program. She didn't think they were doing it anymore. And all of a sudden, 2 months later, they're like, oh my gosh, I was down all this weight and I'm ready to start coaching. You guys, we're not here just in case. We're here no matter what. What would you describe your health coaching business like right now? On a scale from 1 to 10. Is there room for improvement? Do you feel like there's areas that you need to work on? Do you feel like there's organization skills that we need to work on? give me an idea of some things that we can improve on that you guys feel like is interfering with your daily life.
I need to do better at calling people. I'm good at texting, but I'm not good at calling. Just
Okay.
I use the excuse of my 13-hour day, but I mean, there's only so many phone calls I can make in a day when I'm sitting in this office.
Okay. Calling. Who else?
Mine is just being better organized, using the systems that are available and in place, but also coming up with some stuff of your own. My sister Diana, who's going to be, I think, starting coaching here in a couple of weeks, she already shared a Google Drive with me where she's got Lean and Green recipe. She's a very organized person, so I'm getting a few tips and ideas from her. So when she's ready, I mean, she's going to have stuff she can send out to anybody. And, you know, I mean, you amaze me because I can call you and have a question on anything and you send a link to something off the top of your head, it seems like. And so just knowing where to access a lot of these resources and things to send clients that may be struggling with stuff, being better organized that way.
Okay. Well, and the reason I can do that is because in my spare time, when I have it, I'm a little bit busy for the next month, so if I'm a little bit like crazy, just forgive me. But I try to go through the simple systems. You guys, I find such gold nuggets in the simple systems. Every one of you guys own your own business right now, so you can get just as good at giving out information. All you guys are bringing on coaches. You got to know where to find those resources. Are you showing, and these are just more questions to ask yourself, but are we showing up as coaches in our support groups? Are we adding value to our team and our community? I am starting to get people texting me, oh, I lost 5 pounds, or I'm really struggling this week, or somebody sent me a picture. She's like, this was me last year and this is me now. I haven't bought a bikini since middle school and I just bought one. Whenever I hear those, I say, go post it in our group. Please go share that in our group. If you see your coach like Lenice post on her thread, say, this is awesome, post it in our Facebook group. Also on the leadership training on Saturday, they said, if you have people that take more than 5 to 7 minutes on a client call, they need community. Encourage them to go to the Facebook group. They can talk in there all day if they feel like it. Let them go. Let them say stuff. Let them ask questions. Michelle has somebody that's taking a lot of time questioning a lot of things. Say, that's a great question. Go ask that in our Facebook group. Don't argue with them. Don't sit there and battle and go back and forth about it. Just say, throw that in there. Maybe somebody in that group will know. Okay, it frees up time for all of us if we utilize our Facebook group. Also, next question. It sounds like a lot of you guys are doing this, but who in your client list right now would you like to identify as a health coach, or would you like to bring on as a health coach?
I want my husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patient with that. No, just kidding. I'm with you on that wish. Anybody else? Because we're going looking for coaches, sometimes they're right in our organization. You don't have to go find new people and forget to call your own client on a weekly basis. Because you're texting them and not developing relationships with them, they could be your best coach. And yet we're still looking past, the penny to pick up the dollar type saying, whatever that saying is. If our clients came on board because they trusted this program, we don't have to convince them that it works. Does that make sense? And then your next question is, who would you like to become a coach? And it's what I did is I got this little sleeve, and I'm filling this sleeve full of, if I have a new coach come on board or somebody that I want to coach with me, I'm going to give them a little packet. And this little packet's going to say questions about coaching. Who's able to become a coach? What do we do as coaches? How do we find clients? What are the benefits of coaching? These are the questions that they're going to have if they want to coach anyway. And then I'm putting in here a health assessment so they know what a health assessment looks like. I'm putting in here the compensation plan so they know how much that they're getting paid. I'm putting in here, are we an MLM? So, because a lot of them want to know, is this an MLM that I'm working for? And then, how do I start a new client? And this is my little packet to start a new coach. You're going to do the health assessments with them. You're going to let them know what they do as a health coach, and then you're going to help them assist their first client. Don't give them any more information. Keep it very, very, very simple. And this is my new coach packet, and I'm going to keep it this simple. And we're meeting with 3 coach potentials today. I'm going to see if they want to come on board. So this is their packet.
So do you have that available for we can print off?
I will send you this little packet. You bet.
Thank you.
It's in Simple Systems, but I will find it. The packet was, and I actually just thought of that about 20 minutes ago, because I have people that I want to bring on board, and their question is, what do I do as a health coach? I just want, in like 3 steps, this is what it would look like. If they enjoy it, they're going to ask more questions and want to know more. If they don't, then we're just stressing ourselves out. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Like I say, we're talking to them. It's hard to explain what the coaching looks like, and then you walk off and then have to follow up and say it again. So this is something I feel like we could leave them.
And then you give them that after they say, yes, I want to be a coach.
Starting today, yes. No. Even if they say, I'm interested, or I'm thinking, or I'm not sure, tell me more, this is it. So, anyways, organization is key. How many of you are going to convention so far in these 2? I cannot stress the importance of this convention. I'm telling you, there will be, and I'm sorry, no offense here, but there's another 24th of July. Well, maybe not, because this is always every 24th of July, and it really makes me crazy. But, yes, it's always this weekend. But if you want to change your future, you have to know what your program is about. You have to see the bigger picture. You have to understand where our company is going. You need to know what that looks like, and who's on board, and who's there, and who's mentors that you have that you can connect with. I cannot stress, and I hate for you guys to have regrets, but I promise you will. I know that they're going to do a huge memorial for Lori Anderson. She was the first health coach in Optavia or ever. And it's just, to me, it gives me the chills to know that we are the first health coaches to go international. If you think of it about big enough, you might have a health coach that is an international person. I am approaching, like I said, LDS missionaries that have served in those countries, and I'm going to connect with them and see if they're interested in health coaching and taking it into those countries. So it's not like too big. Michelle Nilsson, her family line, and Julie, actually, don't you guys both have family from Canada?
Yeah, one just messaged me right now.
Moved to U.S. No, just kidding. Anyway,
yeah, exactly. Get a trip to the U.S. and I can help you out.
But it's going to be there, and you get to be a part of that. But you have to know how fast this train is moving. If you can't keep up, it's amazing. Just let me tell you that. And then on the call, they said, "Are you identifying yourself as I am a health coach?" no matter if you work for somebody else, instead of saying, and I'm not trying to throw Ron out there, but instead of saying I'm a realtor, are you saying I am a health coach?
I put them both, realtor and health coach.
Awesome.
Healthy realtor. How's that?
There we go. Healthy, happy.
And anyway, how many of you guys are listening to those Saturday Go Global trainings? Awesome.
They're awesome.
They are extremely helpful. If you have not, then I'd go back to week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. The way that they are giving us information are gold nuggets that I'm actually able to make packets and valuable information, make, you know, when I go and talk to somebody about the trilogy, I sound professional. I'm not lacking in confidence. All of these skills are coming because I see the bigger picture of where our program is going. And I'm not getting that off of anything but the Saturday trainings and the Monday night trainings. So, Michelle Reedhead, did you find those trainings or recordings?
Yep, they're great. I just haven't listened to the last one.
Okay.
Past one, but that's on my thing.
Right. I know that you've been keeping up with those, so.
Yeah, they're really.
I'm super excited about your lady that's an addiction person, because are we all not addicts? I mean, honestly, I love food. I love sugar. I even love work to a point where it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Okay. So it's, you know, she's an addiction counselor.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
What'd you say? Paula walked in late. Can you give us?
She used to work with me at the pharmacy, and what she loves doing, which is helping addicted people get off their drugs. And she's a health coach, you know, really in disguise. She's helping people get healthy. And I told her, I said, you're going to understand this. Our number one component is health coach. Somebody that's supporting and there for you, for your ups and your downs, celebrating the highs, helping you get ideas on how to get rid of unhealthy habits. And I said, that's exactly what we do, only it's food addiction, emotionally, whatever our reason for it is. So I told her she would identify with this. And I asked her at the end if she thought she might want to be a health coach too. And she's going to Mexico tomorrow with friends. So I'm hoping she'll talk it up, and maybe, because her friend she's going with would be great here too. Her friend had stomach bending years ago and gained it all back. So this would be good for her too.
And she also, your friend was a drug addict. She overcame that.
Do you know what this is?
As a teenager, she was. So she's been clean for
Grandma, do you know
years.
what this is?
What? Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. And like this program is designed, the 12-step is to turn around and become a supporter. If you struggle in your own health, then you turn around and you do it for somebody else.
Yep.
That's what this packet says, is us as health coaches are more likely to maintain our healthy lifestyle if we become a support system. So who would not agree with that more?
Yeah, that's probably why she loves it. That's probably why it's her passion, because she was there once. She knows what it feels like and the pain of it, but yet she also probably wants to just clean herself. I don't know.
Awesome. All right, any action steps that you guys are going to take next week, or that you have questions on, or you're wondering where to find information? Anything about your follow-up list, organization, personal development, anything that you guys would like to add? If you're going to convention, where to find the link, how to pay for it. Are you inviting your friends to convention with you? You guys, these aren't you as health coaches, these are potential people. Get them to go so they see the bigger picture. I promise. What's that?
that I've got to go. So
All right, thank you.
thank you.
But anybody that wants to create those things that we talked about in the beginning, like taking their family for an expense, cash paid trip to, you know, spending more time or having more time freedom, it's getting your group of people to go to these conventions. It's, if we all had the time and the freedom to go and, you know, go down to Rocky Point for a week, who wouldn't want to go down there and have a meeting down there?
Let's do it.
You're on.
Let's do it. I love Rocky Point. We try to go once a year.
So let's do it. Let's, in a year from now, even 6 months from now, get a condo and all of us health coaches. I mean, hopefully by then some of us can take our family and let's just go and hang out for a week. That's where personal growth happens. That's where we have the freedom to do it. That's where we bring in the community of people that want this kind of a lifestyle. I promise it is not, it's not unrealistic. I see other teams doing it. I saw a team of 59 ladies that went to Hawaii for like 2 weeks, and they just stayed there, and it was just all health coaches. Most of them didn't know each other before they started health coaching, but they are their dearest friends now. So being consistent, showing up. Go ahead, Michelle.
Conventions switch off different cities? I mean, would it be in Phoenix next year? I mean, if it was closer even, where I could drive and...
It's been in California, Florida, yeah, Texas.
Yeah.
It's been in
St. Louis. It switches around.
Yeah, every year they announce the following.
Oh, okay.
And if you get to be integrated national or above, they have the Sundance training in Utah.
Oh, that would be fun.
It's a retreat.
Okay.
Top leaders get to go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick question. I can't look up because I am using my iPod right now. My friend is asking what a laughing cow cheese counts as. It counts as, does it count as a fat or a condiment?
Any questions on that? I think it's a
I
fat.
will check it. I have it right here. Hold on a second.
Okay. Because yeah, I'd look it up, but I'm using my iPod for this, so.
We're good. Laughing cow cheese, 1 wedge is a healthy fat. 2, or the original laughing cow cheese is 1 healthy fat. 2 wedges of the light laughing cow cheese is also a healthy fat.
Okay, thank you.
Way to go, certified coaches. Michelle, are you almost certified? Ed?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, what was the question?
Are you almost certified?
No, I need to start studying for that. I could totally do that. I would love that.
We got a few coaches that are trying to get that done by this month too. So grab a partner. If somebody else in this group is not certified, you know, be accountable to them. Challenge yourselves. Study with them.
So who else is working on it right now? Maybe I'll... Yeah. Hey, let's
All right, hold her accountable.
Come on, Danielle, you can do it.
You hear Michelle? Okay. All right, you got an accountability partner right there. All right, anyway, a lot of information, but all I want you guys to realize is if you want to create this, you can. And if it takes you clearing out things in your life that are busy to make time for it, do it. If it takes sitting down for 2 hours on a Sunday afternoon to get organized, do it. If you have questions and you say, how do I organize my folder? How do I follow up with my clients and stay organized? I am happy to help you with that. The best way that you're going to learn how to do that is the week 4 training that they just had this last Saturday. Oh my gosh. I took notes like crazy. That's how I came up with this. I got my file system totally done. My folders are all done. And one last tip. I, for myself, am calling all my clients on Mondays. All my clients will be followed up on Mondays. All my coaches I have free to help you any other day of the week. I will also help you on Monday if you need it. But my clients get first priority on Mondays. They don't come if I have time because I spread myself too thin all week. And I realized by doing that, it kept my energy up yesterday. I was so excited to, hear the ding, 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 ding on my messages. It's Monday for them, so it's reminding them, just get back and let's get going. It was a tough weekend, let's just get going. Instead of letting them go clear through Thursday, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's been just one of those things, That helped me, but that was a tip I got from that Go Global training. They said they did their calls on Monday. I thought, why not? I'm going to do that, get it out of my way, free up the rest of my week. This is really a part-time business if you guys were organized. Otherwise, we procrastinate it, we put it off, we don't feel like it. We're all week, I got it. And that was making me stressed. So I got all my
question about that, Tanya.
Yes.
Do you schedule with them when you're going to call, or do you just call?
I am now, starting from now on, see, I'm getting better every time too. My new clients that I bring on board, I'm saying I will call you and follow up on Monday. Is morning.
But you don't set like a time?
Well, with starting from here on out, I'm going to say it's morning, afternoon, or evening, the best time on Monday to get with you. If Monday is absolutely out of the picture, then ask them what day would be beneficial and fit those ones that cannot on another day. But let them know, as a profession, I do my calls for my clients every Monday.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. The way you run your business is how your coaches are going to duplicate it too, and it frees up them to have more time. But all of that came from the Saturday training. This isn't me all of a sudden getting it. I'm getting it because I'm following the system and it's all in one place. And I'm like, this is so nice. So, any more questions? All right. I would love to have our next coach training in Rocky Point. Who's in?
Do it.
I've been wanting to go there for
Let's
years.
do it.
No.
If we do it on a long weekend, that'd be great, because I don't have any vacation time.
Michelle, you're thinking too small.
I know I am, but if we're doing it the next training, we
I'm talking when you're doing this full time, you have the time and the money. No. In the meantime, let's get there. Go to convention. This system. I'm telling you. All right. I appreciate your guys' time. I'm available. I got my clients knocked out. I'm crazy, nuts, so busy the next 3-4 weeks, starting this weekend. So fit me in right now, and I will fit you in when I can the next 3 weeks.
Will you have time to meet with my friend, the addiction, or is that not?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll see when she gets back what she's ready for.
I've always got time for it, so don't stop.
Awesome. Thanks, Tanya.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to get out.
Okay.